All right, so it says g of 4 is equal to 8. What is g of negative 4? So the problem with this is if I just try to do it, like put in negative 4 right away, for that g of x equation, you're going to end up with a times negative 4 quantity squared plus 24, and that's none of the answers here. And the reason why we can't solve this out is because of this a right here. So we need to figure out what that a is, and then we can actually solve this problem. Well, what's kind of cool is this right here is used so you can find the a. Okay, so what we're going to do is find g of 4 really quick by plugging in 4 to that top equation. So it's going to be a times 4 squared plus 24. Okay, well, if you notice, these two equations are exactly equal because the negative 4 squared and the 4 squared, they're both 16. Okay, well, that means this right here is equal to 8 because it says it right here. It's equal to 8. G of 4 is equal to 8. G of 4 is equal to 8. Well, these two equations are the same because technically this is going to break down to 16a plus 24 is equal to 8. And this top one is also going to be equal to 16a plus 24. Well, if they're both 16a plus 24, then that top one is equal to 8. Okay, but let's just say you didn't understand that. Actually, another way of doing it is that it's quadratic. And if you notice with quadratic, it's got symmetry. So if it's equal to 8 on one side, it has to be equal to 8 on the other. But that's kind of getting into the weeds on that. So we don't really need to worry about that so much. But I said solve for a, okay, because that's probably the if you don't know the shortcut way of doing it, like I just showed you, then solving for a is going to be your best bet. So that's what I'm going to do right here at that last step that I did. So I'm going to do it right here. I'm going to delete this. Actually, I shouldn't delete that. Hold on. Come on. We're having technical difficulties here. There we go. Actually, let's not erase that. All right, cool. And I'm going to use that last line to figure out what a is equal to. So I'm going to subtract 24 from both sides here, and you get 16a is equal to negative 16, and then you get a is equal to negative 1 when you divide both sides by 16. Well, so all we need to do is this part right here, just plug in negative 1. Okay, so you would get negative 16 plus 24 is equal to 8. So again, you would end up with 8 anyway, but that's where you actually worked it all out and solved for a. You don't have to do that though because negative 14 squared is the same as, I'm sorry, negative 4 squared is the same as positive 4 squared. So they end up being the same thing. But just in case they aren't the same thing like that, like in the future, then you're going to have to solve for a the way I just did it right there.